Bill Donaghy is the Theology of the Body Institute's curriculum specialist and spokesperson for the upcoming International Theology of the Body Congress, and a regular, I think, here on This Is the Day. Bill, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Can I work on my Boston accent? Good morning, Jay and Kat.
Wow, that's pretty good. Wow, I mean, that's better than ours.
You guys got that. In Philadelphia, we just say morning.
Morning. Yeah, you just cut out everything. Just morning, and we go. Well, hey, thanks for being with us, Bill. Can you share some of the updates at the Theology of the Body Institute?
Sure. We're thrilled to offer another international congress. We're gathering experts from around the world and around the country this September. We are leaving the East Coast, however. We're going to California. So there's perks to the job. Ontario, California, September 23rd to the 25th. And we're so excited. We're going to have incredible speakers. Archbishop Gomez himself. We're going to have Christopher West, Matt Fradd, Brian Butler, Rose Sweet, a host of great Catholic speakers, Dr. Ed Sri. And they're going to talk about theology of the body from so many angles, from so many of the places in our culture that are wounded and looking for healing. Those will be addressed in this new Congress. And the title of it is Love, Mercy, and the Gift of the Family.
Tell us, too, about some of the things that have been going on. I know Ascension Press has done a great job working with St. Pope John Paul's Theology of the Body with teens as well. And there's so many issues that are coming up. Just pornography, for instance, is one of them. But how you take theology of the body and sort of, bring it into the new things that are coming up for teens nowadays.
Right, as you know, guys, I mean, the culture is always changing, and the technology is always changing, but human nature remains the same. This theology of the body addresses all those deep questions of the young people. Now, theology of the body for teens is developed about a decade ago. Brian Butler and the gang have revamped the program. It's now referred to as U, and it's TOB for teens. So there's a brand new program coming out, and it addresses, as you said, many of those modern issues. One of the biggest issues, I think, is that sort of digital contraception that we have today, where smartphones are the wall between people. So even that is implemented in this new teaching for teens on theology of the body.
Why is it so important that we do reach out early to teens, Bill, and try to make sure that they're on the right path?
Yeah, I mean, the theology of the body addresses essentially two big questions. Who am I, my identity, and what am I called to do? What's my vocation? Everyone's aching to know the answers to those questions, especially the youth. Teens are coming into their own. They're setting themselves apart from the family. And as you just referred to, Jay, your daughter heading off to college soon, they're trying to find themselves. Theology of the body answers those deep existential questions. And this new program does it in a beautiful, attractive way, dipping right into their hearts and their heart's deepest desires.
Do you find that young people today, teenagers in particular, are thirsting for this knowledge, and they're really just looking for direction and affirmation that they're not alone?
Exactly, and that's where theology of the body is this most beautiful tool. It's not churchy, it's not caked in a lot of theological language, but addresses the desire for intimacy, for relationship, for communion, meeting people, especially the young, where they are. And again, it's in that ache for identity, developing their personality and finding the gifts they've got and how they enter into the larger world scene with those gifts. So it deeply addresses that, and it uses culture, it uses music and film and beauty, all those things that our hearts are drawn to. And then it lifts us up to that beautiful theology of our bodies that answers all the deepest questions.
Is it difficult today, Bill, to reach young people, or is it even easier knowing that they have more information in front of them?
Well, you know, if the evangelist drops all their agendas and all their baggage and all their pamphlets and if they enter in naked and unafraid to address teens where they are, then it is easier, because the same questions are there, the same questions they had when they were young. If we come in thinking we've got all the right answers for them, it's going to be difficult. Teens, they all have ADD. They're constantly moving. They're constantly changing. And you have to come in with that open heart that listens more than it speaks. I think the U program does that. It listens more than it speaks. And then teens can really trust it. Say, you're in this for me. You're not just here to shove an agenda down my throat, but you're listening to my heart. And that's the beauty of it.
A conversation.
It is. It is a conversation, which again is what changes our hearts, right? Not just information, but transformation by that encounter with this person in front of me.
And where can people learn more about the conference?
Well, you can go to the tobcongress.com website, and you'll find out all the talks, all the speakers, and the schedule for this September's conference in California. To learn more about the program for teens, you can go to ascensionpress.com.
Very good. Well, Bill, always a pleasure to have you with us. Thanks so much for taking the time, and best of luck in September.
Thanks so much, Jay. Thanks, Kevin.
Bye-bye.